It's still secure. By U.S. forces. Protect your objectives and hold your ground as long as possible. They will try to push us back sector by sector. We need to hurt them until they retreat. Starting at
Move out there to my marker! One sec! Grenade from there! Stay away! Stay away! Grenade going! Thank you much!
Oh man.
Enemies down! Launching grenade! I'm reloading!
What do I do here?
We move there!
Okay. I'll see that coming. I just joined mid-game. Doesn't look too good. Probably still have one more flag, but what do I do here? I want to get a pie.
Target is down!
Charlie 2.
Okay, we're with this. There we go.
You have defeated them into retreat. Excellent work. Mission accomplished.
Never had a doubt in my mind.
About game.
Salut! Let's go!
Right. Defending, I like attacking on this.
Defend your objectives. If your forces take the sector, pull back and defend the next one.
Not yet, you
You
don't.
need to survive this siege long enough to deplete their resources.
We're all really
Northeast!
Objective lost. We must regain control.
Target down! Grenade going out! Grenade out!
Ah.
US forces
Maybe
have
we're
captured
right?
an objective.
Maybe? Nope.
Our forces are assaulting Alpha 1.
You. Oh man. Oh fucking beamed. Beamed. Absolutely beamed. I really don't like defending on this map. We're at a disadvantage all game. Because they want, they have the high ground. And then, as we know from the prequels, bad flying.
Regroup on my far marker!
Oh shit. Nice. Let me up. Ah, this is scary. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want that. Fucking C5. I hate that they call it C5. C4 just messes with my brain. Kill him. Hello. If you don't know me, I fucking hate snipers, dude. Like, with an absolute passion. Pray, 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 pray. I hate this fucking tug of war thing. There's the multi.
I'm reloading!
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I need to go. Oh, I need to reload! Fuck. Right, let's respawn. See what we can do. Teammate? Correct. Use ladders to do something?
One of us is wounded!
Okay.
Tango is down!
Good scatter. Good scatter.
We are moving.
Good waste. Oh, he's still alive? He's just camping there? Come on, teammates. You can do it. You can do it. You can't do it.
They're drawing on reinforcements. It's progress.
Oh, God. I'm playing so bad right now. Still doing better than my teammates, though. What? Oh my God. Okay. I did not realize what I spawned into. Need to pay attention. My bad. Right. Go. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Okay, these. I can't even begin to explain how much I hate Right, snipers and campers and long range fucking beeps. Upside down. Okay, hello. Oh, at least I got a kill. Yes. This game is chaos, dude. Like, I can't get a grip on what's happening here. Like a front line all across here. Let's see if we can get a flank on somehow. Do we have vehicles? Okay. What do we do? Go back. Bad route. Not ideal. Damn it.
We have a breach at one of our objectives.
Snipe. 12-year-old. Go deep. Might not work. Might be totally worth it. Oh, this is bad. Promising. Okay, yeah. There we go. You alive?
I need a medic.
Need
Our troops have lost an
shoot to
objective.
deploy. Yes. Side.
Our forces are assaulting Alpha 1.
Nope, nope, nope. Stop.
Retreat! We must regroup and defend the next sector.
No. Did they nerf this? I feel like it's doing this now. Oh, we lost it. There's Hyper. Of course it's there. Okay, I need to get up there again. That. Up there? Brings with this. Fire.
Regroup here. Guard your new objectives.
Please. Yep. Right. So do this correctly. Should be able to get it up like
Move out there!
spawning down. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm so bad. I need to be fast about this. Alright, let's see if we can start doing some work here. Maybe? Hello. Blind.
US troops assaulting one of our
Oh,
objectives.
not bad. I mean, this feels off. Good work. Oh, got them turret. Yeah, good flank, good flank. That's a sniper. Up there. Okay, let's go down.
Hostiles have secured an objective.
I'm not even gonna say anything. Not even gonna say anything. Well, 23 kills. Not too bad. Got the flag already, of course I do. Sniped. Here.
Some of our troops are targeting objective Bravo 2.
I saw a guy by the rocks. Right. Oh, there we go. It's okay, Australia.
Out there, let's go!
Possibly.
There's an enemy here! There is!
I'm at. Yes.
Out there! Get moving!
Yes.
Allies beginning attack on Bravo 2.
Almost. Oh, I'm getting shot from behind. Oh, teammate.
Men down! They hurt
At least I got him. I think. Yeah, I got him. Oh yeah, maybe little doggy is a
One
bad
of our
idea.
objectives is under attack.
Get one. I don't want to move this. A bit risky, but one on the bolty. This is like no, please don't. No, we got my fucking on beacon. That's not good. Where are these guys?
They're expending resources. We need to weaken them further.
So like,
Our troops are moving on Bravo 2.
oh, a flank. Flanked. Right. Get up there again. Oh, okay. Oh, I did. This is it. Before it gets sniped. So.
Marked enemy helo! There is 30
Is
degrees!
attacking one of our
On 30
objectives.
meters! Marking enemy tank! Found the target!
Hopefully the update that comes out now fixes it, because I okay. Cars are good. Good soon. Uh-oh. Nice. I know. Clusters, there's 2 down there.
We have a breach at one of our objectives.
slide here. Double actually. It's...
U.S. troops assaulting one of our objectives.
Kind of dead. Oh my god, okay. Get up there. Close.
The enemy is at 50% strength.
So where were they? Like...
One of our objectives has been targeted.
Is that it? Yeah, they took down though. There we go. Oh my god, are you kidding me? It's like the drop off damage when you exit wingsuit is very inconsistent sometimes. Sometimes you slide, sometimes you just come to a grinding halt by
Hostiles attacking Bravo 1.
that time I did die. Yes, Jordy, no one's going on. Oh, no. Fucking hellies, dude. Medic. Give me some. Oh, god damn it, dude. Okay, respawn. Another fast. Oh, I could almost with that. Is that Lee?
Hostiles attacking Bravo 1.
Okay, let's see if we can spawn a teammate.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Not much. Streaming some Battlefield.
Is your voice on the stream? Or
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Bravo
Oh.
2, they've been taken by hostiles.
I just didn't want to fuck with your stream.
Oh, no, you're good. I don't have any viewers right now, anyways.
Ah, I
Really
see.
matter.
I woke up this morning. I woke up Monday with a cold. I got a PCR test yesterday, so I'm just gonna double check if it's a Rona or not.
Oh,
but,
right, yeah.
but I think it's just a cold.
Yeah. I'm amazed I've stayed clear this long.
We have secured objective Bravo 2.
But yeah, you just cracking on with 2042.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to play at the moment. Not feeling bored. So
Yeah.
just some casual gaming, you know. So easy to just jump in now.
Oh yeah. You sometimes like there's like a spectra of games that I usually have on hand.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have like a multiplayer game where I can like a zero commitments where you just start and stop whenever you feel like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Let me see. What was the last one I had like that? There was a period where me and Jesper we played Modern Warfare Warzone because it was free, where it was just
Yeah.
like, oh, this is stupid fun.
Yeah.
It used to be planet side for me. That was a lot of like, just jump and go.
Yeah.
US forces have struck Bravo 1.
But actually, lately when I've had time to sit and just play for myself, I've just been playing what's it called, Tarkov. Like whenever I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna sit here and play for myself, and I play Tarkov. But I have noticed that sometimes I'm like, oh, wouldn't want to go in and have too much commitment, you know, because you have to care, otherwise you lose all your shit.
Yeah.
But I've been playing a bunch of Deep Rock, but for me, Deep Rock is something I only play with friends.
Yeah.
I don't want to just sit and level alone.
Yeah.
But my girlfriend's gotten back into World of Warcraft, so that's been cozy. Just dicking around in the World of Warcraft.
Right, yeah.
That's a game you can jump in and leave whenever you want.
Yeah, I never really got into that genre.
No.
Like, the whole fantasy genre is not really my thing.
Yeah, I haven't, like, typical, like, classical MMOs is not something I've played much
Fucking snipers, dude. Fuck.
at all. But I'm, here during Corona, it was a thing where me and my girlfriend and all of our friends we usually would drink with and have parties with, we couldn't see each other, so we just started playing WoW together.
Right.
That was good
One
fun.
of our objectives is under attack.
Because that's a
Absolutely.
game, you know, where you can jump in with a ton of people.
Yeah, I miss the good old days on squad, dude. Like, filling up like 2 squads. That was nice.
Yeah. I know the feeling. The one thing for me is like I do like usually play games between 10 and 1 a.m.
Right, yeah.
So like 2 or 3 hours before I go to bed, I do sit at the computer. I could probably hop on and play some squad again, but I'm not sure who's gonna be online to play with me those hours.
Hostile sighted! Southeast! Threat neutralized!
I mean, come to think of it, if I can be bothered to play Tarkov, I could also be bothered to play squad. Because there was a long period of time where all of the stuff I was doing at work was a little bit exhausting and whatnot. So in the evening, I didn't really want to play something stressful.
Yeah, I feel you.
But come to think of it, now I'm playing stressful stuff. So
Yeah, Tarkov is...
You've prevented them from taking
I
the
reckon
site.
is more stressful
Mission
than
accomplished.
squad.
yeah, but one thing I like with Tarkov is that it's either me or me and a friend, so I don't have to care about 1 or 2 people what we're doing,
you really
and the
surprised?
rounds are, you know, limited in scope. You're like, hey, when I
Much
click
like
play,
a
it will be a maximum of this amount of time. And
Right, yeah.
so that's some controlling factors that makes it nice to like pace.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I've been playing Ready or Not.
Yeah,
So-
I've been thinking about getting into it. Like, we tried the... there was a game very similar that came out. Let me just check that.
Is that the PvP one? 0 Hour?
Yeah, Sarah. Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at it, but it never caught my interest.
No, I mean, it felt very alpha.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
footage of it is
yeah. The only thing I really liked about it was the attention to details in the story. So you actually had some, like in the PvE worlds, you had these like, okay, you're going in, there's a suspected like serial killer in this building, and he's hiding out here. And you go in this abandoned building, it's like a construction site, and then you go into the basement and there's all these like torture chambers and there's like these really gruesome, yeah, like proper like gory scenes. It's it's pretty funny, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so they have some good attention to details in terms of like setting the scene, so to speak. But the gameplay itself is kind of...
Yeah, every time I looked at 0 Hour, and actually, I was looking at it the other day again, and one thing I noticed was just the huge emphasis on like the ghost skull phase, super ultra modern warfare, like that type of vibe, and like a lot of the videos I found were all like PvP. you saw some form of more realistic hardcore operation. What do you call it? The Rainbow Six Siege. I didn't really see much footage of the co-op or like PvE or like hostage missions. Like is it geared mostly towards PvP or PvE? I don't know. I haven't looked much into Zero.
We use. I mean, I would say it's more PvE. Like the PvP was, I mean, average at best.
Yeah. Okay. But you're right. Like the visual aesthetic of it screams. What's it called? Low-end Unity.
What now?
Low-end Unity.
Yeah.
Hostile activity.
Oh, I just got sniped by a tank midair. It's Battlefield in a nutshell. It's just absolute chaos.
I mean, I've been enjoying Ready or Not because it's literally a clone of SWAT 4, and I love SWAT 4.
Yeah, I never played SWAT 4, but I'm interested to try it out or like try out Ready or Not.
Yeah, I'm not saying you should run out and buy it, but if you like the idea of one, you can go play alone, but you say 2 to 5. The thing is, you can actually play 2 people. You don't have to be a full team.
Right.
But if you like the idea of 2 to 5 player
Yeah.
co-op, where you have to,
I do.
you know,
I really do.
go kick in doors and like arrest hostages, arrest civilians, so secure civilians, and arrest suspects,
Yeah.
and like take split-second decisions, where you're like you have to PID and also decide to shoot or not, because if you don't, like you have less than a second to make the choice, and the AIs will just kill you on the spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like it. It's the same in Zero Hour. Honestly, it's very similar, but I mean, not as high fidelity kind of.
Yeah. Oh, it's very beautiful. I'd say Ready or Not. Well, one of the things I like about Ready or Not is playing it. I've noticed some details about the AI, where basically, for example, if you reload, the AIs will charge you.
Right.
But if you have a buddy next to you and you reload, they won't. Like the AIs don't just rush out when they hear you loading. Like I had a time where I was walking backwards through a hallway with my flashlight pointing at. I had my flashlight pointed in the hallway, and we knew there was a suspect around the corner. And as I was going through the doorway, my rifle was so long that it got obstructed by the door, so I couldn't aim at the hallway. The second I lifted my gun up and my laser from the wall, he charged around the corner and shot me in the face, because he noticed that I wasn't ready.
That's awesome.
I've also seen clips online of like people playing, and then they'll go in a room and like you get down, and the suspect will get down and surrender. And then the second they look away, the suspect takes out a gun.
That. Yeah, I've actually seen that. Yeah, that's awesome.
But I noticed with me and Jesper, we never have that happen, because when we have suspects, we never leave anyone off. Like there's always someone pointing a gun to their face.
Right.
So because we're very diligent about covering surrendered suspects, we never get them pulling a gun on us, because we never leave them unattended.
Yeah, that's
and
the
also,
thing,
we've also noticed that the more people you are aiming at them, and the more you're yelling, and if you have flashlights on, like the more fear you induce, the faster they surrender.
For sure. I mean, that's legit tactics, honestly.
Yeah. But the thing is, just like I'm just noticing that the game definitely takes account for where you're pointing your rifle, if you're covering, like they probably have hitboxes. So if you're looking at a hallway, there's a big collider, and if your gun is aiming at it, it tells the AI this hallway is unsafe because it's covered.
Right.
But the second you don't cover it, the AIs get told, hey, this hallway is uncovered, and then they rush you. Like it's just the detail in the AI makes it really. Really interesting to play, like super difficult. There's also mods for it.
Already?
Yeah, it has a lot of mods, and
is it like Steam Workshop support?
No, it's like Nexus Hub or something.
Right.
But I know the one most popular mod is a mod that tweaks the AI so they don't flick shot you as easily in the face, because they're like, oh, it's not fun when the AI like pulls a fast one on you. But I'm like, it's part of the charm. Like, it has to be tough. So, but no, I'm happy with it. It's good fun to play in groups of 2 or 3 or 4 or 5.
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
So-
I that was the thing about Zero Hour that, you know, intrigued me the most, like the tactical gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
But I played with what's his name, Vlad, Baroska, and Jimsu, and Jimsu was a tad bit aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, you only need one guy, you know, doing something wrong, and then the entire, like, what's it called? Authenticity of it just, like, goes out the window.
Oh yeah, yeah. What's it called?
I try to apply, like, real-life tactics that I learned in the army and stuff, because we did a lot of that. That kind of stuff, like breaching and entering, and then clearing rooms and buildings.
Yeah.
So like putting down anchors, like someone always covering the back, and like, okay, we need to push on, but we also need to cover this door, so someone's got to stay behind and be the anchor, like stuff like that.
Yeah, I would say that stuff is highly relevant in Ready or Not.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
we had this one upper time where we're going down a hotel wing with rooms all along.
Right.
And we're gonna breach like one of the hotel rooms, and then whoever had rear guard forgot to actually sit and look down the actual hallway, so in case a suspect came out of one of the other hotel rooms, we wouldn't get hit in the back. And then he fucking, like, we breached the door to the hotel room and we went in, and the rear guy walked in with us instead of covering the rest of the hallway.
Yeah.
And as we made noise in the one room, a suspect just ran from one bedroom into the other where we were and gunned us all down with
Yeah,
a Tech
that's
9 in the back.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it sounds really good. I need to get it.
yeah, I would say, like, have fun with whatever. Don't let me talk you into it. But
No, but
it's,
I've been thinking about it for a long time, so I don't feel like it's you.
But like, but I would say, like, you don't get far by going in retarded in the game.
No,
Not at all.
And I like that aspect.
And
yeah.
they have like a bunch of scoring systems with unauthorized use of force.
I've seen that. Yeah.
What's it called? Reporting. Like, there's so many ways that you can fail that you don't get that A+ score, and that's what you're going for. First, you want to get A+, then next you want to get the best time on A+. Because there's speedrun times for the levels, so you can like go with your mates and get your best time for it and so on. But no, the fact that it has modding makes me feel safe, because then I know modders will, you know, they'll save it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I've had fun with Ready or Not and Deep Rock, two good co-op games.
Yeah, I had a brief like surge in enthusiasm for Squad when I started using some mods.
Well,
but-
squad mods?
Yeah, Squad mods. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a special forces mod.
Oh,
you get like
yeah.
suppressed weapons and
Yeah,
you get, like reworked maps and stuff. It was good, but it felt off, and it was mostly like US servers, so the ping, I don't know if it was the mod or the ping that did it, but like the bullet velocity seemed off, so it's pretty hard to hit like shots on range.
Yeah, okay.
But there's this mod coming out for Squad that looks really promising. It's called Steel Division, I believe.
Yeah, it rings a bell.
And it's basically a lot more armored vehicles. You get now armored air, like attack helicopters with gunner seats, like Apaches and whatnot. And you also get AA vehicles.
We have failed to hold. Bravo 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of promising stuff in that, and you also get like night vision, like night maps. I mean, it looks really good. It hasn't released yet, but I have seen some playtests of it, and it looks absolutely amazing. Like, you really get like these thermal scopes, and yeah, it looks really tactical.
Hostiles have secured Bravo 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I think I've seen advertisement for it before.
Yeah.
Has there been any like official patches lately, or I haven't been following up on Squad since
yeah, that's
summer.
the thing. That's the thing. I'm waiting for the new big patch, which is a complete like lighting overhaul.
Ah.
So it's good. The world's gonna be more like dynamic. I'm guessing it's gonna bring a lot more stuff to the table as well, besides the lighting. But yeah, we'll see. I'm really hoping it's gonna bring people back to the game.
Yeah.
So they were supposed to release it before, but they got delayed. So we're waiting.
We have taken objective Bravo 3.
And there's also a lot of I'm following a lot of post-scriptum mods. That's
What?
also looking promising.
Hostile activity.
But they are adding new factions and they're adding new like eras or battles.
Like they're modding post-scriptum.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't see
looks,
that.
yeah, it looks really good. I mean, it has Steam Workshop support, so
We're halfway to victory. Continue to
it's gonna
fight.
be good. I think it's gonna be good. Probably.
Yeah, the things were that I was looking for, looking with excitement for regarding Squad was whenever I saw mods introducing more factions.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I was hoping, modding would start adding a bunch of official third-party factions to give more fresh levels and playstyles.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the other thing was I'm still waiting for them to touch on the fob system.
The what?
The fob system.
Yeah.
It's one of the oldest parts of the game that could use some retouching.
I mean, they have done some things to it, like
I think they made it so you can capture flags faster, and the more people you are, the faster you disable habs. And
yeah. Right.
that is nice.
I haven't really been up to date with it, but yeah, I know this.
One of our objectives is under attack. Tango on the map. 250 degrees. 130 meters away.
Because that stuff is nice. It's Squad definitely sucks when you're assaulting a fob that's holding out more than it should.
Fucking sentry guns.
Like 8
Fucking
people
hate
are spawning on a fob, and you have 27 sieging it from the outside, and it's not going down, and it just feels really stupid.
Oh
you know?
yeah, for sure.
Bravo 3 is under attack.
Yeah.
Tank spotted. 200 degrees.
Yes, yeah. Ready or
90
not,
meters
Deep
away from
Rock,
our
World of
position.
Warcraft, and Tarkov. It's been my juice.
Right.
You playing anything else than 2042?
Not at the moment, but Warning Orders coming out is it tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to that. Like
What game?
What?
What game?
Warning Order? Warning Order? Warno? I posted it in the Discord yesterday. The new war game.
Yeah, I didn't notice it was coming out soon.
No, it's releasing tomorrow, I believe. So yeah, I'm very excited about that because I've played the shit out of everything that Eugen System has released, like Steel Division 1 and 2, and then
Wait, they made a
all-
Steel Division 2?
oh yeah, I didn't like it much. I didn't play it as much as I played Steel Division 1.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Steel Division 1 either. The last war game I liked was Red Dragon.
Oh yeah, Red Dragon is beautiful. I like Steel Division 1 just because it was a new era and has some new interesting mechanics.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I didn't play Steel Division 2. Didn't click with me. It was, I don't know, I think the map felt too big. It was too much focus on armor, and yeah, I didn't really get into it.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the ridiculous weights of what do you call it? What was morale or some whatever?
Right.
Like in Steel Division 2, so it's like every unit is shit unless you have like 13 officers surrounding him or something.
Yeah.
Objective Bravo 2.
Like
It's true.
that kind of put me off. Like I liked how in there was veterancy in war game where you're like, hey, you can have more trained, you can go more mechanized, and you can go airborne, and then you have these bonuses, and you do different eras, so you have better supply. Like, it was so
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
But the Steel Division take on it, I didn't like. One sec.
US troops assaulting one of our
Can you
objectives.
hear me now?
Yep, I hear.
The thing is, I'm constantly taking on and off extra clothes and blankets as how much I'm like, if I'm
Oh,
freezing
yeah.
or sweating.
Feel you.
So. But no, yeah. War Note, like anything Eugene makes, I love. So, but the thing about War Note is, I'm interested in seeing how future tech it's gonna be.
It's gonna be, I think it's like Cold War
One of our
scenario.
objectives is being invaded.
Like late Cold War, so it has like M1 Abrams and stuff. The 80s, from what I've seen, Apaches. I posted a video from Walking HD.
Okay, I just googled it the other day, and then I thought I read that it was set in 2022, a future World War III scenario, but maybe I read wrong.
I mean, it would be World War III, wouldn't it? Like, I think it's Cold War gone hot, so basically that it's World War III, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's their website said realistic, immersive, breathtaking War Note, ultimate World War III battle simulator.
30 degrees.
But no, if it's like 80s, that's fine. Yeah, it's 80s for sure. It's a Cold War. That's cool. So I love the Cold War setting because you have all this modern tech, but it sucks. You have night vision, it sucks. Laser, it sucks. Infrared, it sucks.
Yep.
I think that's a really interesting setting.
Yeah, I like the Warning War, no, not Warning Wonder, War Game, what was it? The one set in Norway? That
Oh, it was the
Airland Battle?
Airland Battle or
Yeah.
European Escalation.
It's Airland Battle, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that. That was like proper Cold War, like
Beginning attack on
Leopard
Bravo
1s and
Yeah.
this old tech. And I genuinely love that you can play the Norwegian faction because Norway's never get any love in video games.
Oh yeah.
The Swedes and the Danes.
But didn't they have Norwegians in Red Dragon?
Multiplayer, yes, I believe, but it was just like a carbon copy of
Yeah.
Battle.
Objective
Yeah.
lost. We must regain control.
Well, I only played multiplayer.
Oh yeah, I did that too eventually, but I just had a ton of fun just turning around the campaigns. The Red Dragon campaign especially was amazing, playing as the Russians.
Oh yeah, it was also fun having ships and stuff.
Yeah,
Objective the enemy.
I love that, and I really miss playing that game. So I'm really looking forward to Warning Order to get back into that.
Yeah, I remember what's it called? In Red Dragon, there was a bunch of Danish units that were, and also Norwegians and Sweden. Like all the Scandinavian countries had very unique units that were
Oh, yeah.
super meta.
Yeah.
I remember like the Hjemvard, the Danish conscripts were one of the biggest
Yeah,
like, meta.
yeah, absolutely.
Because they had MG3s and
Yeah.
they had wheeled armored cars.
Mission accomplished.
Right,
So you
yeah.
could rush them like at 120 kilometers an hour on road, and then just fill up a whole town full
Yeah.
of
Enjoy this
MG42s.
I'm really starting to get into the
Today?
mood of
Today
Warner
I'm
now.
proud.
Just talking about it.
Fights like
Yeah,
that.
I can't remember what there was like I think there was also a thing about the Norwegian Hjemvard. It was special because it had 15 strength squads instead of 10 or something.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of transport
But they-
vehicles, you can sell off transport vehicles now in Warno. So if you have like a like a flatbed truck with infantry on it, you can sell it off instead of having it on the battlefield.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Let's
so you
make
get some points back.
trouble.
So we'll just like return to the closest spawn point, then you'll get the refund. That's awesome.
Oh,
'cause-
that's nice because it was kind of stupid.
yeah, I mean just putting a bunch of infantry and you have these like Humvees with like M249s on it, doing nothing.
Yeah. Was it Norwegians that had like really good F-16s?
Yeah, I believe so. Norway's always had that, like, historically as well, so...
Yeah, let me see here. In Red Dragon.
Sounds about right.
Oh yes, they were carrying. Yeah, the special thing about the Norwegian F-16s was they were carrying what's it called, MK-82 bombs. They were carrying two-ton bombs.
Your objectives, hold the line.
So they were huge meta in competitive play that people would get Norwegian F-16s because of the access. Like, you know, you have this super fast, high evasive maneuver.
Yeah.
You know, like really great fighter that could also just like 9/11 anything.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm gonna get demonetized now.
Oh.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not monetized.
Oh wait, can they hear me?
I think I'm
Can you
just
stream?
recording my.
Oh. I didn't
That's
think
not-
they could hear me. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
my bad. I mean, there's no one watching. So it doesn't really matter. Just doing a test stream, really, because I really want to try to get into more streaming. Or I need something to do while I'm gaming.
Yeah. Let me see here. I'm trying to see which were. Norway had some special units. I'm trying to remember which ones. I'm looking on the wiki here.
I mean, the special forces units, I think they were recon, were pretty good as well.
Oh, okay, the Norwegians both had the bomber F-16s and the air supremacy F-16s. This guy.
Hit track, please? I mean, I have no words.
Yeah, I heard
Oh, it's so bad. It's ridiculous. I just shot like 100 bullets at a guy and he didn't eat none of it.
Oh, that sucks. By the way, Pug, I just looked in Norway. They also had a kind of mean thing. They had an F-16 with guided missiles called Penguin missiles.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
They hit like shit. Wait, was it is that anti-ship missile? Oh, okay, it was anti-ship. Never mind. I was thinking of something else. Quick god scan. I was just telling my girlfriend to cuddle tight.
How's the dog?
Oh, well,
Okay.
he had 2 seizures yesterday, but so
Oh,
far
really?
everything's good. Yeah.
Is that has that been a thing?
No, well he has epileptic,
Oh,
but usually he has seizures every 45 days.
right.
And yesterday it's been like 45 days since his last seizure, but he had 2 in a day instead of 1. So that was unexpected. Yeah. So, but so far everything's good, and they told us to just keep him under observation.
You never know with pets.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's... Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here looking around, but I just remembered Norway had really good leopards in Red Dragon.
Yeah,
They
the
had good
leopard
leopard.
ones, because they were cheap and they were effective.
Yeah.
Last cannons
Yeah.
though.
And also the Norwegians had the Marine Jaegers.
Yeah, that's the
sniper
special
recon.
the special forces I was talking about. Yeah. Okay. Help!
You okay?
Stay high, they're hurting.
This game is so broken, dude. It's... I can see myself third person running down a bridge that's 90 degrees vertical.
Oh.
Yep. Let's save it. My GeForce experience isn't working, but I can pull it from the stream later. It's sometimes, dude. But there's a big patch coming out tomorrow. It's gonna fix a lot of like what's it called? Quality of life things.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm playing really bad today. Also, I'm not 100% focused. Since
Ah, don't worry. Oh wow. So I'm looking at the Norwegian, what's it called, the conscripts in Red
We
Dragon.
are engaging at Bravo 1.
yeah.
They're, once I'm gonna figure out what vehicle they were in. And where's the transporter? Okay, yeah, so you get them in M113s, right?
Yeah.
And all they have are Krog Jurgensen bolt rifles and
Oh, yeah.
and M72 laws. They don't even have LMGs.
Nope, that's the National Guard, isn't it? Home Guard?
Yeah. And they're in groups of 10. So they were
Yep.
the Norwegian militia was
Yep.
really bad.
I mean, the funniest part about that is
There's nowhere
that
else to run.
the National Guard actually used the COG like for a long ass time.
Yeah. Hey, if you have a... Ooh! But hey, if you have a... What's it called? Hey, if you have a bunch of rifles, no reason to throw them out.
Nope.
But I just noticed there's advantage to the Norwegian, what's it called, Hjembarn compared to the Danish. That's they're half price. They're only 5 a pop for the Norwegian. The Danish is 10 a pop. But the Danish Hjembarn, okay, I get why the people use them. They had the Hovea. They basically had MP44s and the 83mm RP super bazooka. So like the super giant American late World War II bazooka.
Yeah.
And MG3s. so okay. Yeah. I get why people use them.
Yep. Makes sense.
But I liked it. I liked playing Scandinavia in as the Scandinavian faction in the war game, and then mixing up all the different units. It was so fun. Oh yeah, but yeah, I might get more now to see.
Yeah. Give me a shout if you do, and we can do some multiplayer. There's also co-op campaigns. Which is interesting.
Charlie 1 is no longer secure.
Oh wait, is it here? Oh yes, it's here. Yep, they have one of the wacky ass Danish pieces of shit in Red Dragon. Have you ever heard about the Wildcat?
Yeah.
You know it? The
Yeah.
the M113.
Yeah.
Okay. I just think it's a really funny vehicle to make turn an M113 into a shitty ass APC. Yeah.
Yeah, Norway also had, I don't know if in the game, but like historically we had a lot of M113 variants.
Yeah. Did they also have the corrugated metal armor? Like
Not
the
sure.
triangle shape?
We're losing ground. Not many defensible positions remaining.
Ooh. And then of course the CV-90
Yeah,
for the Norwegians.
Drop an objective to the enemy.
breaking through.
Aren't I think Denmark's also getting CV90s. Oh wait, yeah, no, we're getting CV90 35s.
Yeah,
So the 35mm instead of the 30.
yeah. We have the 30.
Do you know what the difference is? Like the real thing between the 30mm and the 35? I mean, I know the 40 version is a beast.
Our rate of
Yeah,
attrition is
I haven't
dangerously
really seen
high.
much of the 35. But I guess it's modern. I guess it gets some, I don't know, some hybrid ammunition between the 40 and the.
Out there, let's go!
So 40 has all these smart ammunitions like
Yeah.
proximity fuses and
Not
whatnot.
many defensible
Yeah.
positions remaining.
Just trying to think of what the big difference between them are, or like what the idea between.
Oh, I don't know. Like I can only speculate, but I would think that
They're breaking through. We must change our strategy.
I'm not sure, but I would think it's like more practical to have smaller rounds in a sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's the same. It's the same.
More
it's the
and more
same-
shots.
Yeah, it's the same. The only explanation I can have is the same
An
thing,
objective is no longer
or
secure.
a reason why they're switching like all the machine guns down to smaller calibers these days. Not everyone, but a lot of the, especially infantry weapons, are getting smaller.
Yeah.
So we went from the MG3 to the M49.
Hostiles
Ooh.
have taken an objective.
Have you heard about the Danish? What they did?
Yeah, the M60.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
But I think I remember reading that the M60 was for the slower fire rate and the weight saving, because I think they went from like 12 kilos loaded down to like 7 8 kilos loaded with the M60 or something.
Oh yeah, it's a lot lighter.
We're out
It's
of time.
shorter,
All troops
more
evacuate
compact.
immediately.
Just the same frame, sort of.
Oh yeah, the M60 is inspired by the MG3.
Never had
Like it has
doubts
the
in my
same
mind.
belt
Oh yeah.
speed.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
Carbon copy that bitch.
Still one of the
Sometimes they
funniest
just line
things
up
about
for you.
the MG42 and the M60 system is the fact that there still hasn't been any design to account for the bolt for the top cover closing, because I believe there's a thing with the MG3 pattern, well the MG42 pattern, that if you don't reset the what is it called, the belt unlinker, like there's an arm you have to turn to the left before you close the top cover. If you can't close it, and what can happen is if
Let's
people
make
panic,
some
they
trouble.
don't move that arm to the left, so they just whack it down to close it, but in doing so, like, they bend up and destroy the whole feeding mechanism.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like a guide rail for the
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know what.
yeah, it's like a guide rail where the bolt interfaces with the feeder, I think.
Yeah. And there's if it's the lid you're talking about, that's a lid like kind of holding it in place.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's the thing that makes the thing go left and right to cycle the next round from the belt,
Yeah. I know
like
what
the
you're
belt
talking
feed or something. But it's still a little like, guys, come on, it's a big problem that people are accidentally destroying their gun. Like there's been no like effort to defend against it.
I mean, I can see it happening in like heated situations, but being a long time machine like MG3 gunner, which is basically the MG42, never had that issue, ever. I've had a lot of weird stuff happen to it, but never.
Oh,
that.
you shot a lot of MG42?
No, MG3, but basically.
Oh yeah, but it's the same.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, I know Timmer also used to be a MG3 gunner.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't even begin to think how many rounds.
Yeah.
I
But
guess
it's
somewhere between like 40,000 rounds or something like that.
it's more the thing, like if it can go wrong, it will go wrong.
Oh yeah, for sure. I remember our lieutenant who had the who were our instructor when we were learning to use an operator.
Hmm.
He was ruthless, dude. Like, we had to agree to be on like around the clock kind of I don't know, like you ready to dismantle and then reassemble the MG3. You could like show up at the barracks and just like go, and like we were on a timer and we had to fucking grab it from our locker, like our lockers, and
Yeah.
because he wanted to stress us out because you need that machine gun working when you get into combat. So we
Yeah.
always had to be ready to
Yeah,
fix it.
especially
Yeah.
if like the whole team strategy pivots around it.
Yeah,
It's
because
such
it's a
a
bit.
vital piece.
Yeah, it's a base of fire weapon, so you're not gonna be able to tank around if putting the enemy's head down.
Yeah. Have you seen? Do you follow Forgotten Weapons on YouTube?
I don't follow him because there's a lot of stuff I'm not really interested. Because he posts a lot.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I do watch some of his videos now.
Do you know InRange TV? I can't remember which channel they posted it on, but I saw some. Okay, so InRange TV is like the partner channel to Forgotten Weapons. InRange TV is like a gun shooting, competition shooting modern channel, and Forgotten Weapons is the historical one, and they work together.
Right.
But the thing is, there is another company. I can't remember what company it is. It's a very known gun manufacturer, more on the indie side. They've
Right.
released a new concept called the Quattro for a magazine system. So the thing is, you've seen in modern games, they have like those Stanags, 100 round Stanags, 60 round, like all the
Yeah.
double feed, double stack. They all suck. They all jam.
Oh
Like
yeah.
no one's using them.
Oh for sure.
But this company has had the different idea. Instead of trying to get a double stack magazine to fit in an AR, they've created a new magwell, and they've created they've created a new magwell for the AR. So you could take like the new American, they have the IAR 27s, you know, the big, well, the M machine gun versions of M4 rifles, you know
Right.
them.
Yeah.
So the idea is you just get this new lower receiver with the new magwell and put it on an IAR upper, so you can retrofit all the existing